Bruh. She's actually the worst. At least MYNE is like comically evil. She's the worst character. She's the worst character in anime. Oh, so this guy's got like a controlling kink, dude. Oh, hey, she's here. Let's go. I'm surprised they can even fight him. He seemed relatively confident he could take on that one dude, and there's no way that he would lose to these two, I don't think. I can't believe this guy's even still alive, honestly, or it's still in the tournament. I mean, he could have just lied about it then, right? What? Why would he have to do like the whole pony show there? I guess he needed some level of injury or something. Oh, is she gonna get the Black March back right here and fucking just absolutely decimate this dude or something? Is she like his true daughter or something? Fucking wrecked. He wanted no part of that. I can't tell if it's because she's powerful or if she just has a higher status. Like maybe she's like one of his favorite daughters or something. Bruh. What the hell? Why is she so much more powerful than the other ones? Oh, she's a ranker. Okay. That makes sense. Kind of looks like him. Is it his brother or something? Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't seem to like him. He would have to abandon. Ooh. Would he? I don't know. I don't know if this is like an instant and back thing or what. She does not give a fuck. Yes. Not even a tiny bit. Yeah, that's not gonna go well for the bull. This thing is a lot bigger than it used to be. Oh. You got eaten. That's not good. Oh. Damn. Go off, King. You know what I'm saying? Oh, right back into it. Well, that was fortunate. Not gonna lie, I thought that was gonna be... I mean, it was cool. I was not expecting it to be so quick. Oh! She's actually the worst. At least MYNE is like comically evil. I think at some point I'm supposed to actually root for this. She's the worst character. She's the worst character in anime. She's worse than MYNE. MYNE is like actually just like she's like you're never supposed to even semi-empathize or care about MYNE in any capacity whatsoever. Oh my fucking god. Oh, I hate this chick. Oh my god. How crazy is it that she's actually the worst, like, of all time? I mean, I don't like her so much. I dislike her. It's crazy. Well, I mean, that was good. That was a good episode. Great episode, honestly. I definitely got like tears in my eyes with, dude, the voice acting for Anak there was on point. It was so good. This part right here. Damn. That voice acting's so fucking good. Holy shit. Even out of context, man, that line was delivered so well. Holy shit. That put her immediately back into like she's the good tier, like again, like basically it's just Rach. Oh, Rahel. Oh my god, she's so awful in every capacity. She is, oh man, it's like There's like, this is like my thing with Yang too. Like, it's not like like somebody like mine from Shield Hero. It's like they're awful, right? But like the author is not making any sort of like there's no story element to it. There's nothing. There's not going to be an attempt to like explain her actions and try to like make it seem like actually maybe she's kind of like secretly doing it for like decent reasons or whatever. It's like these like Sakura, like my not mine, like Yang, like Rahel like characters or whatever that do like these fucking just shit things, but then like people will try to like excuse them, or like there's an intent to basically like be like, oh, these characters like they're not like they did it for a reason, or you know there's some, it's you know various different things or whatever, like we're supposed to like, or we're gonna try to be prodded into like thinking, oh, it's not that bad or whatever. Whereas like somebody like mine, it's like, yes, they're like the worst, but like they're presented as the worst. So it's like there's not. I'm not saying that she's like is like whatever like good or anything like that, but it's like where it's like Pike or like Joffrey from like Game of Thrones or Pike from the 100, characters like this that are just like they're like the worst, but like they're not really. They're not trying to shed light on them and be like, actually, look at their good qualities, or maybe they did it for a reason. Like, it's not like that. We're supposed to think they're the worst or whatever. These characters that you're supposed to, like, they try to at least do something, or somebody tries to make excuses for them. Dude, fuck these characters. I hate these characters so goddamn much. Oh man, and she's. I think this is the worst one so far. Oh, oh god. Oh, she's awful. Oh, she's so terrible. So yeah, I think this might man, this might be the worst uh anime character in my opinion. Like my least favorite anime character. It's really close. I mean, I just watched it. Maybe it's not fair, but whew, god damn, if please, for the love of God, please let him. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like a friendship thing that I've got set up too, but like it's also kind of like it's a main male, main female. Like I think go that direction like they usually do. Please, I'm begging whoever the author of this series, whoever's making this, however it ends, whatever, please do not let him end up with her. Like I'm begging you. He's actually one of like the good, a lot of times they have these like kind of bland protagonists with like good casts around them. I'm trying to think, Kirito's a decent example. Like I think Kirito's a pretty bland character that's got like solid like waifus around him, for example, or whatever, and like solid other characters. Alice comes in; she was a good kind of protagonist for the more recent seasons of SAO and all that kind of stuff. And I think he would like qualify. There's like you could make a case for like and this is arguably like I mean not argue this is my favorite show, but you can make a similar case for holy shit. I always Amane, I'm pretty sure his name's Amane Yuki. It's Yuki. It's Yukitaro from Mirai Nikki. So I mean characters like these that kind of rely on the other characters and relationships and things like that, as opposed to being like ultra interesting characters themselves or whatever. And I feel like Bomb kind of comes in and he's played like that, but he actually is like a pretty interesting character. I like the decisions that he's made and stuff like that. Uh, Although it's always in like terms of like kindness, he is stubborn to an extent in that kindness. So it's not just like, it's kind of like what we were talking about with Dr. Stone, where we were saying it's kind of annoying when there's a cliche like you can't kill like the people never die or whatever, like the good guys never kill anybody on the other side. And it's just like, well, in this case they made it like a thing, like he has to make sure nobody dies. So it's not just like a thing that just doesn't happen because it's kind of aimed at a younger demographic. It's also a thing that has to happen because they introduced it into the plot, and so it kind of makes it more difficult. Well, he takes a very stubborn approach to being kind, especially when it comes to Rahel and stuff like that, more so than other ones where it's just like they always just do the right thing or whatever. His is kind of like he understands like in certain aspects not doing that, but he just feels like he he has a dedication to do like kind of things or whatever. I don't know if what I'm saying is getting across very well, but uh, it's just a little bit different. However, they've also shown him and given some level of character progression where, like, for example, he takes the bet um, and loses the Black March as an example. So uh, he does have things here and there where he has more agency than just being there as a standing character. So I think they do that pretty well. And yeah, a lot of this other, I really like the small stuff that they have. Like the guy, he's like, I'm gonna take a little break, and the guy's like, you would, I know you wouldn't do that. And then the last episode too, or maybe it was the episode before that, they were like, he was like, oh, I'm not helping him. And then they're all like, yeah, we know this is horseshit. Like, obviously you're going to help him. We're like, we know you, bro. Like, you don't have to convince us to try to help him with this, like, little weird, you know, facade, fake acting thing that you're doing or whatever. Like, we're already going to help him. Like, we're already in this together or whatever. And you kind of see that too. Like, Anak and Bomb haven't really had, like, any, like, crazy interactions together. I can't actually think of anything other than stealing the Black March for him. I'm trying to think of like what else. I think he definitely did something. I think no, he definitely did something because I remember she's like, I'm not giving you your Black March back just because you did this, and he's like, yeah, no, I understand. I lost it fair and square or something like that. So he helped her in some capacity. I don't remember what it was though. But oh well. Whatever. Anyway, so they've had a little bit here and there, but like she's never had any reciprocity in terms of like his kindness to him or whatever, at least shown it. And so like and in this episode she has the outburst where she's just like, no, we're all gonna climb together or whatever. So yeah, I think they've done a really good job of naturally building all of these relationships and having them kind of becoming together, and they all want to kind of do this together sort of deal. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've heard mixed reviews about this thing. I really think this is really, really good. I mean, I don't know if it maybe falls off later on in the story that hasn't been animated yet, and it just because of that, it's already lost steam to the point where whatever. Maybe it's just because it's so short so far, it hasn't really been long enough to kind of take off. But man, I really feel like this. I've really, really, really enjoyed this. So maybe that's just me. Maybe maybe people have too much of a hate boner for what just happened at the end of this episode. Because I will say it definitely put a damper on this episode. I wish this episode would have ended with him just defeating the thing, and then like the next episode starts and she pushes him off or something. Because this episode ending like that actually kind of ruined the episode a little bit for me. I mean, obviously it doesn't actually make the episode bad, but it just fucking but anyway, good episode. I'm excited to see the finale and move on from there. We'll be watching Attack on Titan season 4 after, which I'm definitely hyped for. After we finish the next episode next week, and yeah, so that's gonna do it for me. Those hands and lights can't stop me. I just hold